Hey, good evening, B.C.E. So, as it's all one thing, and I always think it's helpful to just go through it all. And does that get old? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. But I don't know. See, what these assholes do to little kids, do on a daily basis, have done to us. The lying, the deception. Okay? Just based on the fact that they run around saying they're Christians, I'm offended. The fact that they say this country was founded in Christianity, even though they have a dong that's 6666 by 666 with pyramids on top of it. Egyptian symbolism out the yin. A bunch of fruity transsexual wannabe founding fathers. FF for 66. Right, the land of OZ. Witches' wands are made from Hollywood. I can't fucking stand you occultists. Can't stand you. That goes for every member of my family and every friend I ever had. You bunch of baby-eating Luciferian douchebags. Because that's what you are. No ifs, ands, or buts. You Masons and your stupid little witchcraft words and your stupid little fucking sayings. Well, one of these days, we're going to metaphorically shove them right up your ass. OZ, letters to numbers. Crowley, right? Because let's go through it like an occultist would, right? Right? Let's do that. It's a coincidence. It's an accident. There's no reason why this is here. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Death rituals, i.e., man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and will of love as ye will, when, where, and with whom ye will. That's a euphemism for babies. That's what that is. Okay? And it's also just a coincidence. Nothing to see here. As occultists would say, no. Crowley, who's Crowley? I know because I've asked it. Who's Crowley? Who is that? Yeah, right. Right, and this is the thing, all this merchandise with "we are everywhere," that's not them laughing at us, mocking us, saying we are everywhere. No, it couldn't possibly be that, right? It's just there for no reason and completely no reason. Right, why do you think there's a chicken or a hawk or an eagle or a phoenix or whatever stolen symbol they want to use this morning or afternoon, wherever you are? Why do you think it's being hatched out of an egg? 1776, 8 and 9 is 17. It's also 72. The Ouroboros eats its own tail. Right? Red and blue for masonry, 77. Because the lie is so audacious, and I hate them more by the second for it. I can't stand you and your actions. You make me physically sick. Right, pentagrams downward, red and blue for masonry, 1776, which is just essentially a 777. And a 72 and a 13. Triple repetition, location, location, location. Ho, ho, ho. How have they done all this? How have they fooled us all? Witchcraft. That's literally it. Sorry for you. Oh, no. Triple repetition doesn't mean anything. It's just there for no reason. We're going to think like occultists now. It's just there for no reason. Geometry and masonry. The G doesn't stand for geometry. It doesn't stand for 33. It doesn't stand for Gnostic. It doesn't stand for any of these things. They're not worshipers of Satan. No. It's all an accident. Stop. Right. Triple repetition. Songs with 3 verses, right? 3 choruses. Right. And as Lance Collins will tell you, and most people know, I know I'm not reinventing the wheel. What I'm saying is, it can be preached into your subconscious, whatever they want to say. A la, that's a Jimi Hendrix quote. And, at your weakest moment, they can suggest to you things. Ho, 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 right? All right. Right? Triple repetition, characteristic of magic. Oh, no, I know. I know we put this here. It's our fault. It's not all connected. Texas Longhorn, Matthew McConaughey, MM for 33. No. No. That movie shot in Austin, Texas, where Alex Jones is, because it's all connected. Alex Jones, 33. InfoWars, 33. Alex Jones appears. Richard Linklater directed Dazed and Confused. Alex Jones appears in A Scanner Darkly, also directed by Richard Linklater. See? Round and Round. Eminem, Matthew McConaughey. Eminem. M&M's. Minnie Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Right? Merlin. Right, and what's on his hat there? What are the two most important numbers in Freemasonry? 33 and 66. Well, there's two 33s right there. A crescent and a pentagram. On a wizard's cap. Worn by MM Mickey Mouse. Pentagram. The flag store, red and blue Freemasonry. Pentagrams, look at the number. Triple eights, crazy eights. 932, that's a 27 and a 29. 3 and 5, 8 and 6. 8 and 6 is 14. Give me a break with the fireworks. Right, because they do everything on opposites. They pledge allegiance to this stupid flag. Right, and their God. You know, they ate a baby, and oh boy, wasn't it amazing. Oh, it was amazing. We're us breeders, us non-eaters of babies. Don't make sense, Brandon. No, go ahead, you baby eaters. There's the scorekeeper, Yeshua HaMashiach, the Lord and Messiah. You'll be seeing him soon. Pentagram, 41, right? 41 was for 33, pentagram. And also 42. Right, because there's the swastika, the Ouroboros eats its own tail. They perverted a peace sign. Pyramids, a crown. Right, infinity. Because we're too stupid. The witchcraft's too great and the lie too brilliant. The best place to hide something nefarious is right out in plain sight. Circles 33, ritual circles. Give me a break with the fireworks. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Right, because this is a language. This was developed specifically for the purpose of controlling us, like everything they do is. Snake, language is a weapon. 2 sevens. Language is a weapon. Say certain things, get certain responses. Fear. Fear is our ally, right? OZ, 2 sevens. Satan, 2 sevens. Santa, 2 sevens. Right. The dark side of the moon. What's on the dark side of the moon? Heaven. Why would this be here? A pyramid with a rainbow. Because rainbows, again, let's think like an occultist. Again, rainbows have nothing to do with it. The Queen James Bible is gender invert pervert. Queen James Bible is 100% true. There are no discrepancies at all. Yet these rainbows and these pyramids pop up in just about everything. As does the number 77 and the number 67, along with 33, of course. But they pop up everywhere. But guess what? Right, the occult will tell you they have no meaning. What are you talking about? Right, you cannot land on it. It's a light in the sky. Okay, no one was up there on a lunar rover planting a pentagram 33 red and blue Freemasonry 77 flag while wearing the sewer turd emblem of Apollo, the screaming eagle phoenix douche who's in his sewer rocket. Right, here for no reason at all. None. Right, the LGBT community just took this as their logo and as their insignia for no reason whatsoever. It had nothing to do with mockery of us. Not a thing. No. Take something literal and make it figurative. Lucifer the light bearer, the Statue of Liberty. Right, when they mean liberty, you and I would think of it. Normal people would mean, do as you wish, not rape and eat babies. Not pervert the truth, Not have baby-eating festivals inside what you profess to be Christian churches. Do everything on the opposite of the Bible, you fucking scumbags. Right. This is what they view as liberty. Light Bearer 33, of course. Lucifer the Light Bearer 113. I know people who have their holiday parties on 113. Right, because he's telling you nothing. Mr. Kubrick had no idea what he was doing here, didn't want to do it, gave it no thought whatsoever. It all just came together this way. 3 pyramids, goddess worship, 1 eye, deception, orange for 33, an illuminated right eye too. Black and white, no. Tubal Cain, no. No, absolutely not. He has Danny wearing an Apollo 11 shirt. That's essentially an obelisk, which is what they do. Launch penises up into the sky, because it's all mockery. It's all mockery. Right, as phony an image as there gets. But what do? It's deception, and they take advantage of people's goodwill. Neil Armstrong, 66. Jim Lovell, 33. Apollo 13, 33. Directed by Ron Howard, 33. Witches' wands are made from Hollywood. Right, they have just lulled us into this dreamland. Which is maybe why Area 51, Groom Lake, is called Dreamland. Maybe we have a better idea of what they might be doing out there. Right, Apollo 11, just a giant penis being launched into space. This is how far and deep the mockery goes. Right. Right, 6,666 inches by 666 feet. Reflecting off water. Right, 13 obelisks at the Vatican in Rome. It's a complete joke. 6 and 7, 6 times 7. Catholic Church, CC for 33. Bergoglio, Freemason, 33. You know, are they real? Give me a break. Are they real? The problem is waking people up. Right, because it's all just been this. Numbers magic, Chaldean magic, hypnosis via sign, symbol, color, name, and date. And letter and number, of course. No, but all these things exist for no good reason. Right, they're just here. People just want to study them, Brandon. They just want to study them and learn. They're not going to practice any of it. They just want to study and learn. Give me a fucking break. Chaldean oracles. No, there's no such thing as a spirit realm or a demonic realm. There's no such thing as oracles. There's just all this material on said things, but none of these things exist. Right? I know, that's what I'll be told. Right. OZ letters to numbers is 77, and just coincidentally, there's a movie about a land of people lost in the middle of this place. Kind of like how where you go anywhere in this place, everything is the same. Same restaurants, same hotels. Mediocre generica, I believe the term is. Now, why would that be? And there just coincidentally is a Route 77 in several spots of the country, as well as a Route 27 and a Route 72. And boy, that seems like a pretty big coincidence. I'm pretty surprised. Just how I'm surprised that all the street signs are orange diamonds, which gives you a grand total of 66. Right, somewhere over the rainbow. More rainbow illusions, but again, it has nothing to do with anything. Don't you worry. Wicked Witch of the West, 333, right? Oz, the land of OZ. Truth in movies and fiction and lies in the news. Is there a Wicked Witch of the West? I don't know. But here's what I know. Everything else they say isn't real is real. Demonic possession, Satan, Yahweh, and Yeshua. Right? Christ. So, if everything else is real, why would I doubt there's a wicked witch? Or, several 100,000. Right, and witches is just coincidentally 33. It's also 2 sevens. I know, the poor babies. The poor babies. How will I get to sleep tonight, knowing I did this all to them? Right, because here's Pythagorean magic. Those are pyramids. He was a Freemason. But no, Brandon. No. They just want to see how it works. No, Brandon. Has nothing to do with the percentage of fallen angels that Yahweh kicked out, led by Satan 33, the Master 33, or the Devil 33, the Master 33. No. Had nothing to do with it at all. How dare you even suggest such a thing that our occultist friends and neighbors? How could you even suggest they would be engaged in any such practice in which they learned this knowledge to use it? Right, the Magic Kingdom. Another coincidence, Brandon. Stop. Now you're just making stuff up, Brandon. It's really not called the Magic Kingdom. You've somehow been misled. Toontown. TT for duality, of course. Cartoons, Mel Blanc. That's all, folks, right? Cartoons is 33. I know. I planted this as an embryo. I planted this to make sure that I could frame Walt Disney 42 years later. Right. Because he wasn't a pedophile. Sure. Because, see, that's part and parcel of being a Freemason. You don't get to be a Freemason and not be a pedophile. You can't get a little bit pregnant. Right, the rabbit hole, literal and figurative, over there at CERN. Alice in Eyes Wide Shut. I know what you're going to tell me. Our framing of them is going perfectly according to plan. Right, the entrance isn't called Alice. It isn't a big giant circle over a temple to Apollyon, the Destroyer 33. No, Brandon. You have superimposed your own viewpoints onto this photo. You've invented this from whole cloth. You somehow jimmied it so that you named the entrance Alice. And then, retroactively, via the Mandela effect, you went back 22 years and planted all the information in Eyes Wide Shut, including naming Nicole Kidman's character Alice. And then not only that, you framed Ms. Kidman as having a satanic cult member father. And yes, I know. We've been doing yeoman's work, ladies and gents. Right. Then I had all these schematics made. All these plans. Right, me, myself. Yeah. Right, Alice Hartford 33. Right, no, we did it to them. Right, there's the Large Hadron Collider. Can you believe that I built that with my own money? You give me a fucking break. Okay? I did this to frame the... I mean, listen to the logic. The minute you think critically for 5 seconds, you realize it has to be witchcraft that got all this done. It's a complete fucking joke. Yep, no reason. No reason this is there. None. Mandalay Bay, Mandalay shooting. Right? Because they have to jumble up and reuse these things. There's a limited amount of signs, symbols, colors, names, and dates, and they don't ever want you thinking too hard about anything. Oh, sure, 5, 8, 9. 8 and 9 is 72, or it's 17. I mean, it's a complete fucking joke. Sin City telling you right to your face. Right. How did they do the looks, or how could they cover it up? Because they're little flying monkey turd boys, the police 3327s. That's how. That's how they get all this done. Manipulating free will and lying. And then if you buy into the lie and you fuck with a cop, then they just kill you. And they get credited. That's how it works. Stormtroopers. Right, Masonic hand poses, police 33. As Masonic as it gets. Right, police 33, red and blue for Masonry. Police puppet 66. Police puppets is also 69, the micro and the macro. Right. Right, because it's all deception. The alien deception. Right, no, just demons. The fallen. Right. And they want to make us the freaks here. To them, you're just a freak like me. Right? Right, and it all connects. Science fiction writer Arthur Clarke, collaborator with Stanley Kubrick on 2001. And as Clarke said, and it's the only useful thing he ever did was come up with this quote. And that is this: all technology is indistinguishable from magic. And that's true. Right, it's an illuminist fairy tale. That's what it is. Can't go through the firmament, so you go other ways. That's what CERN is for. That's what the rabbit hole is. Right, the monolith, the crescent moon. Right? Uncapped pyramid. This undertaking has been approved. The Masons 33. What undertaking? Taking over the world and lying to us. That undertaking. Right, languages 33. He stole them all and made them one again. They, the 33. To get back here. There's a true God, and then there's the God of this world. And this is what asshole occultists do, to try and equivocate what they do with what he did, flooding the world. Jealous, right. Wanted for serial mass murder. See what kind of scumbags we're dealing with here. They had corrupted all the flesh on earth, which is what they're doing now. Think the Montauk Monster, think all these things. Think Pigman from Seinfeld, truth in absurd places. For as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the coming Son of Man. Right, bread and circus. That's what they did. They just dressed it up differently. So none of us were paying attention. As they went absolutely bonkers all over the world, just doing it in a series of underground tunnels and strange, odd spots we'd never look, as well as in actual churches that claim to be Christian, when in reality worship Satan. Right, if you'll notice, his hat says Ararat. The reason I showed Mount Ararat is because it's all connected. They know that Noah's Ark is on Mount Ararat. That's why it says Ararat on this asshole's hat. Harry Truman, the 33rd president, of course. Yeah, there are no coincidences, and a Shriner Freemason. Harry Truman, 33. Truman Burbank, right? Truman. Harry Truman, just to show how it's all connected, and you always get back to one of their numbers, is 5 and 8. Okay, for 40, which is 4 sevens. 7 times 4. Or, right? It's 13. All hoaxes. All deception. Destroyer. That's all they want to do. That's all they're here to do. They just want to watch the world burn. Destroy all. What can be done? How do you stop people with all the weapons, all the money? How? You can come kill me right now. Know the truth, that's all. Let no man deceive you. Columbia, red and blue Freemasonry, 77. These are all here by accident, I know. English is just witchcraft, 66. Because it is. Mary Poppins. Right, Walt Disney 33, Walt Disney 42, Anaheim 33, Orange 33. You couldn't make up that many coincidences, okay? You couldn't do it. The fake Jews. Right, Bibi Netanyahu. Like he's a Yahoo. Jared Kushner. Donald Trump. Rex Tillerson. Right, all Masons, all Satanists. The world of inversion. Right, a coincidence. Right, Little Caesars, pizza. Pizza 33, pizza twice, 66. Orange 33. Right, how many days in a year? 311, 365. This is all it is. This is all that's occurred. Note that shape. Because signs and symbols rule the world. It really is true. It really is. Right. My mother, whore, bag, scum, witch, Order of the Eastern Star, daughter of the American Revolution, baby-eating, Satanist, Luciferian, whore, turd bag, dog's gravestone, 33s, both ways. There's one for you, occultists. Fuck you. You terrorists. Love you good folks.